Hey everyone, Vintage Fan Collector here, and today, after a long time of being gone, about a year and a half or so, I think, well, sort of, in the sense that I haven't made one of these videos in that long. Anyway, it's been a long time since I made a ceiling fans in my house video, so I suppose I'll just make one today, even though I've had several different updates that I've just never uploaded over the course of a year or so. I'm just gonna start fresh and just record one today. So, since I have made one of these videos, and I actually haven't even uploaded the video of this fan yet, but my dining room fan has been my 1990 Casablanca San Marino for about a year and a half now, almost, I think. It's been a little while. I replaced the Zephyr with this. I wanted a little bit of a more contemporary look. I also wanted something with good bearings and things like that, and this was one of the options that I thought of. So this has been in here for a while. Yeah, so it still has 4 blades, and I put a post-recalled hang true on here. And then it's W11 instead of W32, so it's the other change. This has the original board in it still. I think it fits the dining room really nice. I might change it out for something else, but I think I'm going to keep it. It's got this nice brass wall plate to match the fan. So that's what's in my dining room at the moment. This has been a pretty good runner. It has a bit of a wobble on high, but it's fine. Runs pretty great though, no bearing noise, no issues with the IntelliTouch board, everything works fine. So most of my IntelliTouch fans actually work fine. I only have a few that don't work very well, out of like 20 or so fans, so pretty good track record. Moving on to the master bedroom, we have the 1989 Olympia Medalist still. That is still the trooper in this bedroom. It's been in here for almost 5 years now, I think. Pretty much unchanged, except it has a craft-made remote on it now. It's had it for about a year and a half as well. What happened is the pull chain got ripped out, so I replaced the pull chain, but unfortunately I don't think I got the right A09 pull chain. I think I should have bought a double stack instead of a single stack. I know that most of y'all don't have any idea what that means, but there's plenty of different types of pull chains that each fan uses. There's so many different types now. Anyway, this one I don't think needed the one that, or uses the one that I got. So it actually does not have an off position right now. It only has 4 speeds. two positions of low and then a high and a medium. So I wasn't aware of that at the time of buying it, but we also bought the remote at the same time, because I was like, while we're here, why don't we get you a remote so you can dim the lights and turn everything on and off, you know, from your bed. So we bought the craft-made remote. And it turns out that actually, in order to turn the fan off, we actually need the remote anyway, because this doesn't have an off position. So yeah, at the moment, I believe the remote is having an issue where it seems like, I think it doesn't have a medium speed anymore. It seems to kick it up to high, and then high speed is the same. So I'm probably going to either replace the remote or the whole fan. I was thinking of maybe putting a Delta 2 in here with a AdaptTouch remote system, since I don't have the wiring to have a wall control with a light and fan control on it, and I don't feel like rewiring this room at the moment because this part of the attic is kind of eh. Also because the remote would be more convenient anyway. So I was thinking about maybe an IntelliTouch fan again. I don't know. I might just throw up, I have quite a few options. I could put up the Emerson Premium, my Olympia that's white and polished brass that I got a while ago. That one I could put up. I could put up I have a lot of options, but for now I've just left this as it is because my mom hasn't complained about it, so that's just a personal thing that I want to fix that, but if it doesn't bother her, then I guess I can leave it. So yeah, it stayed relatively the same otherwise, same light shades, same blades, everything like that. I think it has a shorter down rod though. I don't know if I ever updated, I don't think I did. We put a 3-inch down rod on it instead of a 4-inch I think it had, or a 5-inch or 6-inch, I don't remember how long it was. I think it's a 6. Anyway, I got a shorter down rod so it brings it down some. Also got a new hallway light from the 70s. My brother's room here, we have the 2004 Casablanca Ventura 2. And this hasn't updated as well. I actually haven't filmed this thing since I put any spotlight kits on it. I mean, I've actually filmed the videos, but I just never uploaded them. So this is the second spotlight kit it's had. This is a K4BR, which is a more rare plexiglass acrylic ring on the outside. K4B. It also has a different shape of spotlight. It's more of a cylinder with a round back instead of the tiered. Well, it's not really tiered, but it has that little band and then it gets expands. It's hard to explain, but y'all know what it looks like. So that's what this has now. Oops, wrong pull chain. And it has LEDs in the for the time being, because my brother's room and my room are the same breaker, so I wanted to try to. He doesn't care about light, color, and all that stuff. I do, so I put all the LEDs I have pretty much in his room. And we'll go ahead, dim that a little bit, and turn it on second low. It still has the Harbor Breeze wall control. The lighting limit is not a concern now that it has LEDs. I still want to get a better control though that it has better speed positions, because this sometimes gets stuck in between speeds. And it's just not ideal. I want to change it out eventually. I'm probably gonna leave this thing in my brother's room until the house is sold, because it's actually from the year he's born. I think it's kind of cool, even though it wasn't actually here when he first was born. But we added a fan in 2004. It was a Harbor Breeze Moon Glow Hugger in polished brass. And then we realized it didn't move a lot of air and it was too high for the space. So we bought a brushed nickel Builder's Best. Unfortunately, my parents didn't want to buy more Casablanca fans, which kind of sucked because we could have got some actually pretty neat stuff back in the day, as opposed to now. But they just went to Lowe's and bought brushed nickel one. My brother hid one of the. He was a baby. He hid one of the blade arms. This was about a year or two after. So he was a little older, and he hid one of the blade arms in a toolbox, or a toy box, so then we had to get a black one. So that's what he had when he was growing up, instead of, you know, a cool fan. But it's neat to have this little thing in here now, and it also matches his weird bedroom wall scheme. The rosewood blades are red, like 2 of his walls, and then the brass is yellow, like 2 of his walls, for some strange reason. He chose that when we painted the house. So that's that. Probably not going to change it. In my bedroom we have the 1996 Casablanca Gemini, which is basically a IntelliTouch and K55 version of the Genesis fan, which was, I believe, their first spinner motor model, actually. So this is, I have a video of this, and I need to upload the 5-blade video, but ever since I finally decided to give in to my friend Alan Pavon's little suggestion of putting a 5 light kit on this thing, and I've just been too lazy to put anything else on it, and I also kind of like it at the same time, so kind of kept it. He was like saying that some of the transitional 90s fans would look good with a K5L, and so I tried it for him, and it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's kind of weird, but I've gotten used to it by now. One of the main reasons this actually kept me from taking this off and putting like a K4S back on it is the fact that these center shades that I have are not really easy to store and they break easily, so I kind of would like to use it and keep it out of the way of possible breakage and storage, because my first one I ever had got damaged by myself by accident. I was picking up some, you know, lamp or something out of my closet, and the cord swung and the plug hit the glass and it broke it a little bit. Didn't shatter it fully, but it busted a chunk off. And it does have 4 blades still. I put it back to 4 blades after having it with 5 for about 3 months. I finally had my room cleaned enough to put it back to 4. I prefer it with 4 blades. I also have a theme of all fans in my house are 4 blades. But yeah, I also tightened the flywheel. I got a T-handle Allen wrench that will tighten it, and it's still W32. This is one of the rare times where I don't actually have it on high speed. Because almost always I have it on high. Where's my doggo? Hey, baby. Alright, my brother's not home and he won't be for a week, so I will close his door. And then finally, in the garage, we have the white Zephyr that I filmed the other day. That is going to be, hopefully, my somewhat permanent garage fan. Actually, today's the perfect day for fan filming because it's such good weather in the garage right now. It's 87 degrees in here. Anyway, here you go. There's this thing. You already know how it performs from the video if you've watched it, but here it is again. So that's what I have in the garage, of course. Haven't done anything to change it. I actually probably will take it down to film the few of my other fans that I got, like a Lady Delta and the other Delta 2 and stuff like that. So I'll probably do that since today is my day off from work. And the weather is pretty good. It's 87 degrees right now inside the garage, which means probably 82 degrees outside. Which is a lot better than it was the day that I was filming those other videos. So that concludes the ceiling fans in my house for the time being. Haven't really had a chance to change too much. I did actually change the light kit on this from when I hung it up, so whenever I find the video and upload it, it will have a more modern K-floor, the one that points down, that mounts to the switch cap. I recently, in like the last few months, I don't remember exactly what day I changed it. I think I changed it before school actually got out. But I put it to the standard K4 that actually would have been period correct for this year. As the one I have, the K4 that was in there, having a socket issue, and instead of replacing the socket, another socket, I just felt like changing the entire light kit anyway because I kind of wanted something that pointed a little more outward. So this does the job very well, and I'm very happy with the results. These are again globes that are very hard to store as they do not stack, and they are also very fragile. And unfortunately I have another, not unfortunately, but in the sense that I have to store it, I have another set of those that I got from a fan I got recently, and they are just sitting here like that because they don't stack. So anyway, that concludes everything. With that, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you again for watching, and I will try to update y'all whenever I find the 5-blade video and the Ventura video. I actually have all the 4 inside of the house fans need videos uploaded of them, because I haven't done one of this. The Olympia with the remote kit and everything I need to film. I have a video of it, I just don't have it, I haven't uploaded it yet. And then the Ventura, I need to upload my K4BR video and my regular K4B videos, just to get some content out. Even though it's the same dang fan, just with a different light kit, I might as well upload content. I used to do that a lot more than I do now. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, and thank you for watching.